just watching the day go by.
Now, if I can find the switch again, I'm in business. Now I can come back here from any other hatch without anyone trying to kill me. It's been a hard day's night, that was. Take a few more of these and I wouldn't be a downer anymore. I'm not like these wastrels. I could just take my joy and have done.
You'd have to be crazy to be sane in this world.
The Reform Club. This is where that chap is supposed to be getting spanked, isn't it? The one with the credentials for crossing the bridge to Lud's Hole. I wonder if I can borrow his paperwork while he's busy being punished.
Lovely day for it.
Did you hear? The circus is coming to town.
Hello. Please hold your invitation up to the camera. Oh, yes. That's lovely. Do come in. More of us every day.
Maybe if I hadn't smoked in high school, I could carry a bit more. I look like an utter perv in this suit. At least I'll fit in among pervs. On the other hand, it ought to protect me against electricity and lightning and things.
Lovely day for it.
Oh, delighted to see you. Always nice to meet a new friend.
In Rome, I suppose. They probably do this in Rome, don't they?
All right.
See you at the pub.
Gotta drop some stuff, Arthur, or it's gonna be tediously slow going.
Lovely day for it.
You know, I think we wear the same size.
There you are.
I'm going to take Banzai lessons. You should come too.
Couldn't be better, thanks.
I got a new compliment machine. Are you?
Arthur, you're not a bloody mule. Pick what you can carry easily.
I've been a very bad boy.
Right. I can take his stuff, and then I can walk across the bridge to Lud's Hole with his credentials. Can't I?
tickles so good.
Maybe come find you.
Lovely weather.
Do you remember when we used to swim in the river? I don't.
It's nothing personal.
You can take your joy immediately.
Sweet dreams, Arthur. Here. I want you to have this. This is for you. Excuse me. I've been asked to check up on Dr. Faraday.
Where's Bobby Hickenbotham? The executive committee don't let just anyone drop by the lab, you know.
Why not?
Because they might be friends of Dr. F. You know what Dr. F could do with a bucket of motorline and a handful of mechanical bits? No, I don't either. And that's the point, innit?
He's, at the Reform Club. Again.
What are you implying?
Apparently he feels a bit guilty about Dr. F. You don't know about his, penchant?
Bobby Hickenbotham is marrying my sister. And I will thank you not to cast any perverted aspersions at his reputation. I have been ordered by the General himself to ask for credentials from the Beautification Committee. Have you got any?
There you go.
Fine. Watch out for anyone chattering away in something that don't sound like English. They're like mad dogs, and they'll give you plague. And keep your mouth shut about penchants, right? Oh, you better take these, in case you do catch plague over there. Not that I would weep.
Would you like this? Lud's Hole. That's where they quarantined all the wastrels with plague, isn't it? That's a cheery thought.
He said it was just a cough.
Well, he's sprouting, isn't he?
He said he hadn't got a scratch.
I'd call those scratches, wouldn't you?
Are you sure it's safe to get that close?
You won't catch it from looking.
There could be spores.
Try not to get bitten. They go a bit crazy towards the end.
Thanks. I'll be careful.
Run, if you don't want to end up like him.
I remember when they came back from London. Mum wouldn't stop crying for a week. But all Percy could talk about was a train. I hope it doesn't go for me when he turns.
Just lie down.
can't keep doing that.
Can't we just agree to disagree?
And now it's time for I Hear You, the part of
Some of the Germans were fairly decent chaps. I wonder if any of them survived the Russians.
Do you have trouble identifying the people in your house? Yes, they seem quite friendly and affectionate. Do you find yourself wondering exactly what your house looks like and how to get to it from wherever you are? Does it seem as if the shops and the streets have all been moved around behind your back, and the map that you have in your head of your environment?
They've really gone out of their way to isolate Dr. Faraday. They must be extremely dangerous.
So on. Mr. Farrell, I can assure you that no such thing exists as a choice.
What the fuck are you doing here? Oh, leave us alone! Why won't you leave us alone? She's going to fucking kill us if we keep fucking up! Don't worry, Roger. I'm going to fix it, because that's what I do, apparently. I'm fucked. We're both fucked. The professor's gonna kill us. She's gonna tell them to send us away. I'm always mucking things up for her, and Roger's worse. He breaks everything. The professor's gonna send us both away. Can you get us a new valve? I'd let you use the professor's lab. Oh, it's brilliant.
Dr. Faraday's a woman. It never even occurred to me he'd be a woman. And she has houseboys.
Did you bring a valve?
But how do you do it? Didn't they have time?
I hope you like this sort of thing.
Oh, brilliant! Oh, this is perfect! Thank you! Oh, you've saved us. Look, go on in. The lab's brilliant. Roger will give you a hug. Maybe the professor can help you too.
Roger?
You take
Where's
your
the sandwich?
kidney.
Roger? I asked for my sandwich 45 minutes. Still waiting for my sandwich. I don't hear any James! Rogers! Stop fucking up James! Roger! Stop! and bring me up something to eat.
Why don't we speak Latin?
Because it's 1946 and the Romans left Britain in 450 AD.
I can't hear you.
Why do you want to speak Latin?
You always know what each word means when it comes out. Impedimenta, the baggage, impedimentorum, of the baggage, and impedimentis, to the baggage.
So it doesn't matter what order you say things?
Yes.
So long as you're talking about baggage.
What? No, Arthur, I'm talking about... Oh, fuck off.
Why are you learning Latin anyway? You still have trouble with English.
I can see it in my head. Make the words by sticking endings on them.
Well, that seems like an awful lot of effort.
When you learn German. When you learn
I don't want to learn German.
You just have to stick the right ending onto the word.
I don't want to learn German.
It's very good language. It has very strict rules.
Imagine my surprise.
Take your joy in music. You take your joy in music.
Oh, hello. You're not James and Roger. Did the executive committee send you?
No, these chaps, they're trying to open the bridge to St. George.
What a coincidence. I can't open my own door either.
What do you mean? You're locked in? What did you do?
I told the executive committee I wasn't going to make any more spankers, or gates, or clever locks, or peepers, or jubilators. Those are all my designs, you know.
They can do that. And no, I don't work for them.
Ah, then you're rather brilliant to have got in, aren't you? Please, will you let me out?
How?
I don't suppose you see a large red button on that side that says, open the cage?
There is a button, but it doesn't say that.
Ugh, I was afraid of that. They don't trust those boys out there. I can't say I blame them. I can't trust them not to set themselves on fire. All right. Maybe you can still help me.
I was sort of hoping you could tell me how to fix the bridge to St. George.
I can. But not till I get out of here. So, I'll need a few things from you. Fair enough?
Sure.
Brilliant! I need a bucket full of Motoline. According to the pressure control grid, there's air in the pipes here. That usually means a leak. Here, take this vacuum. You can keep it afterwards. I don't plan to be anywhere near here.
Either she's as brilliant as Sally and as reckless, Or she's completely mad. It used to be you didn't have to make evil devices if you didn't want to. When did that change?
I'm getting old.
Oh, look who's dressed up for a garden party.
Maybe I should sit down for a bit. I should have gone with him. Save a bit for the next minute.
Can't eat gardenias. This is a decent neighborhood.
We'll laugh about this later.
Put that away. You want to get...
You're rude. Kill us all. Leave my bitch alone.
I don't...
Bombs away!
Get away!
personal. Oh, come on, you pack rat. You can't take all this with you. You can't run with all this stuff. You better throw something away before something starts chasing you. Oh, you're not a bloody mule. Pick what you can carry easily. Oh, come on, you pack rat. You can't take all this with you.
Entire world. Don't just do it me. Absolutely me.
At least I don't have to
Are you
wear
a
that
tourist?
idiotic mark.
Dressed like one.
Down a tree and there's your farm.
How do you think I used to run
Try
100
doing that
meters?
before the land has been found in 2,000 years. Ah, good luck to you, man. But Jackson, down, private, we're always eating my lips. Well, you two sound a little upset.
Hush, says the sun, as it tucks me into bed. Shit. I can't run with all this stuff. You better throw something away before something starts chasing you. I wonder if a... Oh! I feel terrible. Oh!
I used to wear clothes like that. I've seen you, you murderer!
Don't mind me.
You gave me.
They really love Uncle Jack, don't they?
Hello, I'm Uncle Jack, and this is Well, Well, Well. Ask yourself a few questions. Do you feel pain in your bones? Are you having trouble catching your breath? Do you bruise easily? Are your teeth a little loose in their sockets? Is your mouth often dry? Do you find your muscles are sore, even when you haven't been overusing them? You have scurvy. And congratulations, this is one of our traditional English enemies. And like all traditional English enemies, we've beaten it before and we'll beat it again. Now, why are you getting scurvy when you're not on a boat? I'm afraid some of you have been a bit naughty. You're not having your traditional English 2-veg. If you're eating millet bread or moss cakes, they are not good sources of the sea. And I'm sad to say, victory meat does not contain any vitamin C. But not to worry, fresh meat contains vitamin C. So, if you can get some fresh rat, you're all set. If you can't get meat, then remember, lots of weeds have vitamin C. Sorrel has 48 milligrams of vitamin C for every 100 grams you eat. Chicory has 24. Clover and dandelions are smashing sources of vitamin C. In fact, I think it's safe to say that just about anything that's green and grows in the ground contains some vitamin C. Well, I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time. Tune in again next time when we'll talk about malaria. It's not nearly as bad as it sounds. Most people survive it. This is Dr. Jack Worthing, saying my prescription for you is to stay well, well, well.
I wonder what they'd do if I powered that TV set. Probably throw a party in front of it, leaving all their houses empty.
Answers your letters and questions about our lives.
If I hadn't smoked in high school, I could carry a bit more.
This is a love letter. It's going to be very embarrassing when I read it out in the air. Dear Uncle, whose uncle are you? Are you my uncle? I don't remember having an uncle. Dear lovely girl. But I'm not biologically anybody's uncle. I just feel like I'm an uncle. And many of your fellow viewers feel like I'm their uncle too. So it just sort of grew like dandelions. And you know how difficult it is to uproot dandelions? They just keep growing back. The way I think to, eh?
It's not you. It's me. He never could understand people off the bat, but if he thought long and hard about what happened, he got quite a bit.
Before we begin, please listen to a personal message for our prudent friend. The fox is in the henhouse. The fox is in the henhouse.
Who's our prudent friend? That was rather brilliant of Faraday to discover Motilane, wasn't it? Since we can't get petrol anymore. That was a time when we were rather clever. When did it all become such a mess? Handy little sucker. Have I got any power cells? I could fill them up too. You know the General, Sally? That's fantastic. I will gratefully accept your kind offer and not mention any awkwardness that happened 14 years ago. That would have saved a bit of fuss. I hope Dr. Faraday can fix the bridge to St. George. When did we put all these clever mousetraps on our bridges? And why?
Supper's over! Your V-meat! I slipped you up.
Sorry.
Put that away, or I'll...
Do we really have to do this?
He's got blood on his hands!
Can't we work something out? No?
Think the war's over?
What's that in there?
What have we come to?
You like I'm an uncle. And many of your fellow viewers feel like... Uncle. And many of your fellow viewers feel like I'm their uncle too. So, just sort of prove like that.
Oh, please don't make a fuss.
Sleep! Dream! There you're clear! You're not my neighbour!
Pace yourself, Arthur.
I know you're here! We've come to the end of our time! Come to the end of our time!
Oh, it doesn't kill you. This won't hurt a bit. Bloody hell. Oh, bloody hell. He's got the madness.
I've always liked you, actually.
Just want to catch a cold, ready for the draft? During your service during the war, sir. And I think I can assure you that the next war will be a string of English victories like you never even imagined. After all, as we all know, the English always win in the end. Good. I'm afraid it doesn't get enough.
I wonder if bees ever think, fuck it then, I'm not making any more honey.
For the love of a
There is no fucking...
It won't be but you'll look sweet. You'll see of a bicycle built for two. Daisy. I'm half crazy. For I can't afford of a bicycle built for
Stop it!
They ain't hard to get, are we?
Well, that's for knocking down my blocks in kindergarten. Mother would be so proud.
On the seat of a bicycle built for two. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer do. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a day.
Could be worse,
Daisy, give me your answer do. I'm half crazy.
They don't seem to be in the mood for a rational conversation, do they?
It won't be a stylish marriage, for I
shall just throw a rock or a bottle at it and blow it up safely.
But you'll look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer. I'm half
This isn't your fault.
for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage, for I can't afford
Now we see the violence
carriage.
inherent in the system.
But you'll look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle.
They can't really have a dog. We ate all the dogs during the war.
Where'd she go?
Daisy, give me your answer.